So today we'll be looking into the coming week. So it's just a forecasting session for the next coming week, and it's going to be the seventh month of the year as we're approaching our basically monthly non-farm payroll. So that will also be on the news. So basically, what we're looking at on the news is that Monday there's a ISM manufacturing employment at 4 p.m. CAT time. And then on Tuesday, we actually have nothing going on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have a FOMC meeting at 8 p.m. CAT. And then on the Thursday, we have a ADP non-farm employment change, at 2, quarter past 2. And then we have initial jobless claims at 2:30, service PI at 4:45 p.m., and then the ISM non-farm manufacturing PMI, which is at 4 p.m. The lots, and then we have the jobs open, showing how many jobs are open for the American economy at 4, and then we have crude oil at 5. So Thursday is going to be a very fundamental day with all of these results being dropped on the day. I think it's about like 6 different results dropping. And then on the Friday, we have the average house earnings at 2:30, and then obviously the non-farm payroll itself at 2:30 as well. And then we have the unemployment rate at 2:30. And then from there, the market just closes. So it actually seems like it's a good week. So on this forecasting, we have our watch list ready. This is the red list, and then we have all of my pairs that I like to look at. So we're just gonna start off with GBP USD. And then you can see that on the side is respecting the trend after this movement here, which was covering this gap. So we're seeing that the trend is being respected on that end, and the market is looking to basically retrace coming down. So if we pull out our fib, you'll get to see here that it actually created a premium by the trend. So that will mark it as a good level, and then it has shifted away from the zone, is entering the discount. So after we see such of a movement, we'll be expecting for the market to come down to fill in this FVG right here. And then once it fills this fair value gap, once it fills it, we'll be expecting for another movement to the upside around about the levels of 0.35. So basically, a safe trade in this instance would be if it comes to retest to collect some more orders, and then we'll get a double top formation, and then we'll be looking to short this market here. So you just check on a 5 minute. If we check on a 5 minute chart, it already created a double top actually on the trend line, and then shifted away from the zone, and then we get a star which closed off the market. So in this instance, I would still wanted to retrace to this level, collect some more orders, and then we'll get a bearish market just to fill in this fair value gap. So So yeah, we'll be looking for a trade around the levels of 1.27214. So as you know, as you should know, it's always good for you to use the alert section on TradingView. I will always keep you on track. So these were my alerts from the coming week, and as you can see, majority of them were actually triggered. And yeah, I did get reminders, and it will just keep you on top of your game. So let me just set a level there. So we're looking for alert 200. Is it 27? Yeah, 200. It's actually a good level. Just want to set the alerts a little bit below the order, so that you can just see the reaction within time. Yeah, so this is GPAUD. Just getting a lot of consolidation. I just see a lot of consolidation here, creating a support and a resistance. Let me just remove this. If you want to look at it with the scalper's eye, we are getting a support and a resistance here on this level. It's getting a support and a resistance on this level, and a slight trend line. And then we're getting a trend line, and then we're getting stops on this end. We're getting stops on this end. And then what we're looking for is for this trade to get broken. Once it does, just a quick swift collection and activation of orders in order for it to go on the upside. And there's still also a lot of liquidity on this upside. So we just need for this trend to get broken. This can even get broken in the morning and then collect order here. And this will actually be a nice point of interest once these orders are collected, and then the market looks to go bullish as well. Yeah, it's a setup. It's a nice setup. So as you know, I usually just look at about 5 markets within a day. 5 markets is what I would try and put on my plate. And then maybe I might even keep those 5 for the whole month, depending on what's going on. Depending on what's going on. So I'm just gonna put my alert there, and then it will notify me once it crosses that level. Okay, this gap was filled and is still being filled. I just see this market in the middle of nowhere. And such of a market, I would wait for it to reach a certain area of interest. I don't like jumping on trains that are already moving. So just wait for it to get to a certain point of interest, either be this supply or this demand. But yeah, I'll still be looking at it, but it's nothing I'm too interested in. And this one as well. This is already a train that has left, but we're seeing a respective trend. And as I remember, actually, I was seeing some divergence of this market. Um, Seeing some divergence of this market, especially here. There was a lot of divergence, and now we're actually getting a double top. So we're getting a double top. Let's just bring out the fib. Try to get an entry point. So if the market can retrace around these levels, just about this candle here, this on the hourly. So they're gonna look for this to be juiced up some more. It can just open and touch the trend, come back. But if it does just go and break the trend, then yeah, it's just gonna be a gone trade. But at this point, there's so much aggression, it might just come and break. But I'll still be looking at it because it still has a long way to go, especially from this hourly divergence. Okay, broke this trend. It's looking to sell actually, but it's already moved. Let's just see the 5 minute setup. Yeah, this will just open in some consolidation. Yeah, it's just open up consolidating, and we'll find out where it ends up at, and how it plays off. So yeah, I don't think there's a market I'll be that much interested in. Ooh, and we already closed the market on a very heavy downfall. Um, Maybe coming to collect up until this level. This could be a good level of interest. But currently, I'm just gonna let it move how it moves until it corrects to a good level. Then we have USD CHIF. So you have to understand that most of these USD pairs are actually going to move very violently in this coming week. There's going to be a lot of violent movements, especially Thursday. Thursday is just going to be crazy. So we'll be basically focusing most of our time on American pairs. Okay, this is still in the middle, but actually it's playing between a support and resistance. Getting a major support here, actually major support. This is a good level, and we got this we got that swing down. So this would actually be a very nice position um, for us to get an entry. Yeah, it's a very good setup, working between the support and the resistance. Support and resistance works a lot. Like it's literally one of the things that govern the markets. So anytime I see support and resistance, I always um, try and get a proper risk on it. Sorry, this was supposed to be here. Yep, let's set our reminder for that. So already seeing three juicy markets coming. Let's check USD JPY. Okay, not really. I think it's just on a movement. I can see some divergence, but I don't think it's completed its move yet or any formation. So yeah, I'm not really that interested in this market. Let's see USD CAD. Okay, I see there was a bullish run here, and they're trying to cover that bullish run. trying to cover that bullish run. But we're seeing a trend here. Yeah, no, that looks nice. Yeah, would want for it to break this trend, collect some more orders, give us a quick W formation, and then we get a bullish run to the up top. And then we get that run. That's actually a good setup. Oh, such a juicy setup. Let me add that. The thing about these reminders is that you can only add about like four. I mean, four, five, four, five. But trust me, it works. Like you will never be, you will never miss out. Use these are, not interested. Yeah, Apple as well doesn't look good. Stocks also just follow a different criteria. Uh, I won't be looking to add stocks. It's been a while since I've traded any euros, but let's just check Euro USD for the sake. Um, yeah, still I don't see any formations. I just see a lot of consolidation, support and resistance on this level as well. It's 100. I just like to make my parameters till 8:30. 8:30 till 4:30 till they close. Yes. So yeah, that's how I just like to plot out my New York Open. So you can see already there's a level there. So I'm just presuming that Asian will create a range. So how I always just trade is Asian creates a range. London breaks out of that range between that support and resistance by Asia. So I can either catch the morning trade around London, which will be to break either support or resistance. And then from there, I just have to wait for them to create a high and a low. And then after then I can get the New York trade, which is to either take out the London high or the London low, and then just have market rest. But since it's Monday, it will be slow. I'm just expecting it to be playing between these levels, and also maybe try and fill up this gap here. Then expecting all bullish for the week. So after Tuesday, on to when the news comes, it's expected that there will be a lot of bullish runs within the American market. And if we look here, there's also still an open level, which they haven't filled up here. and yeah, they can also catch it. But the main formation that we're looking at is the bat formation. We have the wing come up and the wing down. We get a head and shoulder here with the head, and then we're waiting for this level to be mitigated, and then we'll get just the institutional movement down, and then we'll get to see a sale in Nasdaq. So yeah, that's just the full forecast. So I'm already looking at like five, which is gonna be USD CAD, USD CHIF, GBP AUD, GBP USD, and US 100. The reason why I'm not setting an alert for US 100 is that I just like to wait for it to open in the morning, and then I'll get to see yeah, how it's moving and where it's going. So yeah, giving it um until about mid London, giving it about mid London, and then we start to get some reactions. So it's always good to also stay tuned to um the news releases so that you can know how you're gonna prepare fundamentally as well. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's the forecast session. I hope your week is good and that you make some profits over the week, and let the trading guys be with you, and hopefully you'll profit this week.